Well, no, I want to take a big galaxy up. No, I need to post our video. I believe we're live.
Are we?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we are.
And I
Hello,
believe
everyone.
Greg's just joined us. Hello.
Hey.
Xander's already there in the chat. Alright, the simp he is. Welcome.
Oh, I gotta change it to the starting soon screen. There we go. There's always a 50% chance Xander will be the first one to comment.
He is always welcome to.
That's probably higher than that, honestly. Caleb, welcome. Welcome. Mitchell Lawrence, welcome. Says passing through from West London.
Welcome.
I do wish.
Oh wait, how do Americans spell endeavor? Is without the O, the U, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's an American ship, so that's the right way to spell it.
Is it not multinational? No, that's the Jackals.
Well,
isn't
it's
it?
United Americas now, I guess. So it's Canada, U.S., and Mexico and South America.
Yep.
I meant the Jackals was UPP, Three World Empire, United Americas.
Basically, an international spec ops team.
Yeah.
But yes, welcome to our first few viewers. We will be getting started momentarily. Aaron and Greg, did you want to hop in this game?
I'm just.
You've got to let me do me sharing first.
Yeah.
One of us has to do work.
One of us has to do work, he said, after I just made 2 thumbnails in Photoshop quickly and fired this up on the editor.
Fuck me!
I have to share the social media. I have to do the real work around here.
Exactly. I have to deal with people. Love you.
Oh, I love you too, Pooty. Sarah, welcome. Sizzy Bubbles, welcome. Heyo.
Xander says we always stream whenever he lies down.
Casper says Helldivers time. I don't know. Are we allowed to play that one, Aaron?
No.
Not. Needs official Aliens TM stuff in
Yeah.
it first, huh?
It does. And even then, you still know that's a fucking a dice roll. I'm genuinely disappointed at the lack of love for the Fall Guys streams.
I know. We should try that again because that is official stuff. That counts.
I know, but nobody's interested in the Fall Guy streams.
Fortnite counts as well. Well, that was before we were more regular with the streams, I feel like we have a more consistent audience now, and if we did it, people would watch. Everybody would watch, right? If we played Fall Guys.
There we go.
My emote says it all.
Yeah,
it's on the thingy screen. You can't see the emotes at the minute.
Yeah, I'll switch it over here in a moment as soon as Aaron joins us. Casper says, I want to play with you guys one of these days, frowny face. Yeah, we need to do another,
community night. I know we do.
Well, we need to do a community night that we stream. Because we've done that a few times where we'll just... I mean, it'll just be us, on comms, but we'll still have everybody in, a big PvP multiplayer game.
I'd settle for any game night. I think we haven't had one for the entirety of the summer.
Well,
we just got... May.
We got so busy with Romulus stuff, but yeah, we need to do that.
Oh, again. We had a lot, yeah.
And it's hard work scheduling, let's be honest. It's never fucking easy. As Greg well knows at the minute.
I am going to switch over so you guys can see me playing. There we go. Sean Mooney, yo, welcome to the stream.
I think that's everywhere, so let me just boot up Aliens.
Encourage everybody
Fireteam.
to check out Sean's artwork on mostly Twitter these days, I believe, but he's been posting some pretty cool alien spaceship art as of late.
Ooh.
Where the fuck's my Fireteam Elite shortcut?
Lone Fox, did I already say welcome? Well, I'll say it again. Welcome to the stream.
That's just as my backer. Okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and/or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps logistics. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hole somewhere.
Add desktop shortcut.
Hey,
there
you
it is.
happen to you'd be surprised how
Okay,
many
I'm booting up now.
I believe I have every outfit in this game already. I still feel like this game... No, I don't have every outfit. Wow, okay.
Sarah says the T.R. Napper interview was awesome.
Oh, good. Yeah, we recorded that forever ago. I forgot all about it by the time it went live. I was like, wait, what? Like, we interviewed him, remember?
I had a very big backlog to get through, which I have successfully got through most of it. I've one review left from that backlog to do, but I keep adding to it with our isolation stuff that we've recorded and the new Romulus interview that we recorded this week.
Sean Mooney says
you've been spoiling us. We've been having quite a lot of these podcasts. That's lovely.
And you're gonna get another one tomorrow.
You heard it here, folk.
Big one.
Yes.
So are you going to say what it is?
Yes, we did a roundtable retrospective interview with a bunch of Alien Isolation devs, and that will be up tomorrow. GMT +1, I think we are now. GMT +1 AM. So that'll be up before I head to work tomorrow morning. So that means it'll be well up in time for you Americans tomorrow morning as well.
Right, how that went.
Okay.
I'm in, Adam.
Okay, yes, we are ready to go. So welcome to Aliens Fireteam Elite. We were actually going to play Predator Hunting Grounds today, but surprise, surprise, it didn't work. So we were playing this instead. Apparently, it wouldn't recognize my region and wouldn't allow me online, and I checked on Steam, and other people were having the same issue. So I raised my fist to the sky and yell Ilphonic, but hopefully next time we will be able to do that. Unless you're going to do your VR thing next time, right?
Next weekend.
Okay. Well, the week after, maybe.
Well, that's my intent. I am going and spoiling myself and treating myself to a MetaQuest 3 next week. So assuming I can get it working okay, I plan on streaming some Mother VR at the weekend, as I intended to do last week, but then I couldn't get my original Rift connected to my PC, and then I felt ill anyway, so I was just like, oh fuck it, I'm just going to bed.
And we will go ahead and do let's just do intense. I know it's not difficult enough for you, Greg, but we got to talk to the chat a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I like it when it's not super spongy.
Okay.
We can use the creative card.
Yeah, we could do some of the challenge card stuff. How about we just play Priority 1?
Okie dokie.
I do love that first campaign. I love fighting Monica.
The Lone Fox says, so about that Romulus comic, the writer did a Q&A, and it sounds like he got done a bit dirty. The comic was going to be even shorter, and he had to fight for the extra pages. That's funny, because it wasn't long enough anyway. That comic was so disappointing.
Yeah,
Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll
Yeah.
locate, secure,
Yeah.
and contact Dr. Tim.
Yeah.
I was just so confused because when Fide was on our podcast teasing the Narcissus, I guess that's gonna be something else that explains that, maybe?
Well, I don't know. Were we just reading too much on that?
No, he was saying like maybe somebody launched that, I don't know. It insinuated that we were gonna find something out about that. Well, let's choose a challenge card real quick. What are we gonna do?
Welcome, Rob Harvey. Welcome, Nomad Clan. At least the art was better than normal. I mean, it still wasn't the best, but
Beautiful butterflies. Okay. Well, we can just
it looked better than Loroco.
let's all pick one. Oh shit. Never mind. Oh well, we'll just get more money.
Money.
Have a
Crawling
warm-up
Chaos says podcast tomorrow. Did I get that wrong? No, Crawling Chaos. We are releasing a Alien Isolation retrospective interview tomorrow. How's that for one every week in October? I've been knocking it out the fucking park. If I do say so myself.
But that Alien Isolation 2 news quite inspired you, huh?
To be fair, this was before all that.
Get a ping on Dr. Honeyker's personal data transmitter. He's not far in.
It was once I got through Fede's interview.
First, we need a deck plan. Pull one off a terminal and chlorine extraction.
And we've got a lot more in the pipeline as well. There's quite a bunch of interviews in the pipelines.
Just emergency.
Yeah, there's a few we're still trying to set up. That we've had a few like scheduling troubles, but they're actively being worked on to come together. Sometimes it takes a while. Aaron, I remember you were trying to set up that isolation one for a long time, right?
I've been working. Well, I mean, the intent was always obviously to do it around about this time of year to coincide with the anniversary, but I let that kind of fall through the gaps anyway because of how behind I got due to the shit that is my life in the 2020s, professional life in the 2020s, and the energy it saps from me. So I didn't make it in time, but yes, it has been very difficult to do anything game related because it's very hard to secure guests, which is also why our idea of oh yeah, we're on Intense, aren't we? Sorry. Which is why our idea of getting regular devs on these streams didn't really pan out as regular as I would have liked.
The ones we did have were pretty great, though.
Oh yeah.
Like, we'd still like to get the Elphonic guys on, and it was a nice little interview that they joined us with. I still encourage everybody to check that out. I'm excited for the future of Hunting Grounds. I know we give that game a lot of shit, but I would rather it be around than not. And getting new stuff than not. Because the gameplay loop is still a lot of fun.
To be fair, we only give it shit because it doesn't quite hit its potential.
Yeah.
It is enjoyable in that arcadey Predator way, and it always has been.
Xander says, Adam, your birthday is a day after mine. Happy late birthday to both you and Aaron. Oh, well, thanks, man. Aaron, when was your birthday again?
Wednesday, 23rd.
Okay, good. I haven't missed it then. Or I did.
No, you did miss it. Come on,
God damn it. Did I not wish you a happy birthday?
You probably did. I don't really remember.
Oh, okay. Well, in case I didn't, maybe I did on Facebook, but happy birthday again to you, Aaron.
Rogue Incursion is releasing on my birthday, actually, which I found quite surprising, yeah.
That's a good present.
Do you have a VR headset, Greg?
No, that's the trouble. but I'm probably gonna get. I'm considering. Since I've seen that you can play it on the MetaQuest 2, you can play it Steam VR, so maybe I'm gonna get that. Maybe.
The MetaQuest, you can still hook that up to your PC and run a game from your PC, yes. Right? Okay.
That's why I'm looking at the MetaQuest 3.
Yeah, but 3 can play it natively as well. Yeah. I was thinking of getting PSVR 2 for it, just because I've been wanting to play through the Resident Evil games in VR, and those are on PSVR 2 exclusively. Haven't had the chance to.
Oh. Then that's a good combo, yeah.
The mobility of the MetaQuest is what's drawn me to it. I like the idea of being that weirdo in the adverts that sat there watching virtual cinema on the plane or wherever. Sarah says Alien Romulus' home release, physical home release, is on her birthday. Well, if you like Romulus, then that's a nice birthday present. It would suit me fine.
I was just staying with a family member when I was out in Los Angeles for something.
Well, they'll find out very soon. Very soon.
We watched Romulus. She got it on Apple Movies or whatever, and I watched all the special features and the deleted scenes. Unfortunately, yeah, there's not too much. It bums me out so much when they don't have those special features. And Charles de Lazarica is still around, like he did a behind-the-scenes documentary for the 3rd season of Twin Peaks. That was pretty recent. He did a behind-the-scenes documentary for the movie Civil War. That came out this year. So the man is still available, guys. Can we?
Come on, Fox.
Can we get a bit more effort?
Let's sort it. Sorry, Sarah. I genuinely couldn't remember if you liked Romulus or not. She says she does. Caleb says, you do know that right after that clip of the guy watching a movie on VR headset on the plane and he gets punched in the face. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I get for trying to read. Did we not get Monica? Not Monica. How is that?
No, Monica's the next level.
I know. I meant the drone. Sean says he has no idea I was going to send you that wipeout thing.
The wipeout thing? Oh, was this? This is different than the one I have, right? Because I have one. Yeah, we had discussed like another piece of artwork. Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay, it's coming back to me. I'm waking up.
The Lone Fox says, how many deleted scenes on there? Can't find anything other than that Bjorn scene.
But yes, that would be very nice, Sean. I do like me some wipeout.
Have you heard the question, Adam, about which deleted scenes?
Yeah, so...
Was it on the Apple version? I assume you get all the special
Bjorn
features
one?
on there.
Oh, how many deleted scenes? Okay, there was like 4 or 5, and they were all just kind of extensions of scenes we already have in the movie.
They're not really deleted scenes.
No, not really any new scenes, so that was kind of unfortunate. Yeah, the Bjorn one I didn't like because it's a little bit far-fetched having the alien tail like snag him from across the room while it's still in its cocoon. So I'm glad they kind of changed that. The scene though where she has the alien back off by firing warning shots at it, like it feels like that was cut. I remember when I saw the movie in the theater and they start backing up and then suddenly they're at the end of the hallway, like it felt like there was a very abrupt cut there. So that's where that one was. And that
sounds good.
That shows a bit more of the aliens, so I'd say that was kind of the coolest one to see. There is a scene where they're talking about the compound and the lab, and it just changes most of Rook's exposition to Andy's exposition. So it's Andy saying the lines that Rook did in the movie. It just kind of switches that up a bit.
How was the documentary?
It was only about like 25-30 minutes. It was not much more than the Prey one, honestly. I mean, it did show some good on-set behind-the-scenes, but it was nothing extensive, nothing like it should have gotten, you know, and unfortunately nothing like these franchises have had for a long time.
Oh, Joel, we miss you. But then again, Predator's also... I never expect much of the Predator ones anyway, because they've never really had good ones.
I mean, if you go back and fire up the old Blu-rays like Predator 1 and 2, they had good behind-the-scenes material. I mean, it was never as extensive as Alien, but it was...
Well, that's what I mean. But then again, I suppose they were like 40-odd minute kind of pieces.
Sean, yeah, I can definitely connect you up with those guys. Or Xander can, because he's with them.
Yep. Oh, I get so distracted reading the chat there.
He's coming.
Just about to kick power to the mains.
Oh. Jeez. We also interviewed we did another Romulus interview recently where we had 2 concept artists, major concept artists on the film, Matt Savage and Cole Price. And that was a great discussion. I quite enjoyed that one.
Yes.
You did an interview with Matt Savage? Nice.
Yeah, he was a super nice dude.
Keep heading aft toward the core.
And we've got more coming. One of them is a scheduling nightmare, but it will come.
Yeah, there's some more concept artists I'm looking to set up podcasts with. You are among them, Sean. We're gonna have you just to chat Alien on one of these days.
Definitely. Oh, I need to scroll back up at the chat after we've done this. Well, if I can keep up the speed that I've been going in this month, we can probably start doing more random, just chat discussion episodes.
Ooh, always love those as well.
Yeah, I know that's something that Perfect Organism has done quite a bit. They will do discussions on a topic. Like the last one I guested on was just a podcast on the Working Joes, and that's all we talked about. And honestly, we haven't done too many of those at AVP Galaxy. We're usually covering news or reviewing a new thing or doing an interview, but it's something we've been thinking about trying a bit more.
But truth be told, my speed stops me being willing to do those offbeat episodes, because I'm like, yeah, well, we've got this, current topic to discuss. But if I keep it up. Number 9, it's not that we're ignoring you, it's that whatever you've said is passed by us on the chat. At least on my little monitor, secondary monitor. Feel free to say it again.
Careful, big guy coming.
Which side? Okay, yep. Oh,
I think they said, so none of you noticed the homage to Terminator in the new Predator movie art. I'm not sure which art you're referring to.
Predator movie art?
Oh, here's the box in here.
Somebody take the gear.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. Caleb says, it's okay, because I'm sure everybody's totally cool with blaming you for everything. Yeah, that is, that's the way it works.
Oh, shit!
That's what you get for running off.
Sorry, I got him. I still have a big Fireteam Elite Prime 1 Prowler statue that I've not opened. Because I want to do an unboxing video for the channel.
Oh, we need to see that.
It's been sitting in its box since like the spring.
Oh, Adam.
Hey, that one I gotta do like a big setup for. Nice lighting and smoke and everything. Make it look like a Sideshow Collectibles video.
Man, I'd love to fucking own one of them. It's just so expensive. That said, I am thinking about getting the Hot Toys Scorched.
Does look pretty good. Yeah, Sideshow did post a video on that one just the other day.
Caleb says it's going to be an undusting video at any rate. Ow.
Whew.
Shortcut you through the refinery core.
So Greg, I assume you've already beaten this on Insane, right?
Yes.
Like
On your own.
Oh hell no. Well,
pistol only.
on my own with the fun mods, yes. But vanilla Insane, I did it with people when the game was a bit more lively with the quick matching.
Fair enough. Greg is significantly better at this game than every Alien game, than every single person alive.
I've just been obsessed with them a bit more. Just that you guys were all you had a lot of things to do with the site before, you know. So
Greg, don't be modest about it. You are allowed to be amazing at the fucking game.
Yeah, when I was playing some of the isolation challenge modes, I was just trying to do time on the basement, and I was trying to catch you and Aaron because you were both a bit above me by a few seconds. I've almost got you, but yeah, you have to.
You can fuck off and let me have some actual, you know, accolades for one of these games.
Well, you still have beaten me on score quite a bit, so I'm just going for time at the moment.
I'm gonna have to actually start trying to play the challenge games again.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do the streaming part because I so wanna show the rest of the viewers the multiple alien challenge mod.
That would be a fun one, yeah.
Because that's crazy nightmare inducing.
I don't know if fun sounds like the right word there, Greg.
Oh, to me, stress inducing and fun can blur the lines sometimes.
The two is enough in the main game as far as I'm concerned.
With this mod, you can have, in some spots, you can have a total of fucking 6.
Chris says, Puff to both still behind me.
I gotta double check your score. Maybe it was just higher up. Maybe it's the next page up. That's why I missed it. What was your time on the basement, Chris?
The Xenomorph Warrior says The Dark Descent was his favourite game of recent years. Favourite game of recent years. Completely agree. I fucking love Dark Descent.
I adore it.
But yeah, I've been a bit rusty on this game, but I still do want to finish our Insane playthrough. So one of these times we will have to get back on that, Chris.
Well, yeah, I would have messaged Chris if we hadn't cut it so late about the Insane stuff.
I was not feeling that today. Anyway, I had a photo shoot earlier this weekend, which I'm still a bit exhausted from, and I am going to be editing something for the site all day today as well as my photo shoot. So
because that might also be out really soon.
I'm bleeding, man.
And I'm fucking looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be I hope it's good. I mean, I hope I can.
Hope you do a good job.
I hope I do a good job with the day that I have to do it. Honestly, the last time I was that rushed was Fireteam Elite. If you guys remember, I did a preview for that. Not that that's in relation to anything I'm working on or anything.
You mean we did a preview?
Confirmed, Adam. You just confirmed that you're doing a preview for Fireteam Elite 2.
I got a hands-on demo for Fireteam Elite 2. That's what I did.
Chris did 59.12 seconds on basement.
Oh, that's pretty fast. I think that's faster than us.
Yeah, I think he said he did better than me and you.
Oh, I have to try to beat that then.
The Xenomorph Warrior says, I really hope we get that Weyland Yutani Commando story they talked about doing. Sounds awesome. I don't think we're ever going to see any additional content for Dark Descent, unfortunately.
It's too bad. I mean, there's something to be said for that, though. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 did that, where it's just like, hey, we're not having any DLC. We're just going to make this very awesome game, release it, and you get a full game. Here you go. And it's nice to still have some video games that do that, you know? In today's age where they're always trying to sell you some new shit. Granted, sometimes I do like buying some new shit, but other times it's nice just to have a complete package.
That game was just so enjoyable.
Yeah, I really need to play through it again. I am curious, well, I was about to say what Focus will have in store next, given Sega's publishing again, but we know what they'll have in store next.
Oh,
do we know if they're actually supposed to be publishing this even?
They gotta be. If they did the first game, that's gotta be like a deal they've set up, I would imagine. There's no way Sega's doing Fireteam Elite 2.
Well, it's just a time thing. They have their license for so long for this platform's doing this. I feel like if Sega's doing Isolation, they must have the license overall again.
I don't think so.
I remember that when
unless they have specifically Alien and Focus as Aliens.
Sorry, Greg,
No.
what were you saying there?
I remember that when Sega had the license, somewhere somebody said it was they had the license to do 3 games, and so they decided to do those 3 games. So maybe it's a numbers thing.
True. Yeah, true.
I mean,
but to be fair, Sega did only have the license for 2 games, but then ended up inheriting or absorbing AVP when Vivendi collapsed.
Oh, didn't know that. Cool.
Well, I think the main publisher is 20th Century Games, like, and Sega and Focus are probably sub-publishers or something. Like, they handle the distribution, but the main, like, 20th Century Games is a division now. So, and there's franchises that work with multiple publishers. Like, look at Star Wars. They have Ubisoft now, and there's other Star Wars games from other companies. So, I think, like, maybe Focus will continue on in the AA gaming space, like doing $40 type games, whereas
they're very welcome to.
Sega can do like the full AAA $70 games.
Oh yeah,
like
that would be an interesting combo.
Like a new AVP and Isolation 2, like that would be ideal.
Good lord, how much would I love an AVP, a new AVP?
Oh yeah. I've been playing recently a lot of AVP. There's the Survivor server where you have respawnable.
Oh, you were supposed to send us a link to that. Or the name of the server.
I didn't send it? Oh my
No.
God. Oh, well,
I remember having that conversation, yeah.
At least that's what my betting pool
I completely forgot that, sorry.
You're fine.
Comshot, welcome, late welcome to the stream, says, oh hey, Fireteam Elite, is PHG acting up? Yes, actually. We were about to fire that up, but it didn't work for me. Something about like a region not verified thing, and it wouldn't let me connect online. Apparently, I'm not the only one with the issue. I've seen it on Steam, so hopefully they can get that resolved. It did work for Aaron, though, so it must be a region thing.
The American servers must be down.
Imagine how hilarious it would be if you actually finally get Ilphonic to play the stream with you guys, and then they run into the same game-breaking bugs that they were responsible for. So that could be kind of strange.
Yeah, bugs are certainly something devs they love very much, and they keep having to deal with them all the time. I'm sure.
Did I tell you I finally got one of those Konami minifigures for my birthday? The Alien Konami minifigures.
You did not.
Yeah, Mrs. got me a big chap one. They are so fragile. Like, I moved the stand around and the whole thing fucking about collapsed. But it looks good. I admit it's a very nice looking figure. I'm glad I got it.
Is that one of the three? They have the one from each of the first three films. Are those the ones?
Yeah, but they have a bunch of other ones as well. I think they did a newborn. I think they did some of the vehicles. All sorts. It looks really nice. Like, it genuinely looks very detailed for its size. But I don't think I knew they were a thing for a long time. I mean, it just completely passed by me, but I still like to hunt down some of the fire toys because I could never really find them around here. Sean Mooney says, dude, I have the Mezco Big Chap and that thing is held together through my sheer will. It's a joke. Yeah, I've heard the Mezco ones were terrible. But I have a Mezco Jungle Hunter, and it is genuinely one of my favourite figures ever made. I love the Jungle Hunter, but I was put off from buying Big Chap because of all the bad reviews. What mission do we want to do next? What are the tactical things? Oh, they're just killing stuff.
Let's fight Monica.
Okay.
But
you do love fighting Monica.
Up the ante a little bit. Let's move it to extreme.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna give us a buff card. What are we feeling like? Since you're the recon, you think we're okay with ammo?
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, we need to make... Is this the one we've been playing through on, sorry?
No.
That difficulty?
No, we've been playing through on Insane. Extreme is one step down from Insane.
Okay.
I think this combo could still work. I mean...
Let me go
it's
back
not
to
that far in the game.
Okay, fair enough. Sean says it looks amazing, but its limbs and heads, etc., is just held by, well, nothing. sounds encouraging, mate.
Yeah.
Casper says, sorry, go ahead, Adam.
I still have not opened my Mezco Big Chap. I know Mike's Monsters also has that one. That was another unboxing video that's on the list. But the Mafex Big Chap is one of my favorites as far as articulated ones go. Overall best Big Chap in that scale, though, as Sean will agree with me, I'm sure, is the Kotobukiya Big Chap. Which...
Oh, no, Sean says it's the Mezco one that he's got. I mean, the Mafex one he's got.
Oh, the Mafex one. Yeah, that one, it kind of falls apart a little bit, too. But it is a great figure. I think the Mezco one has like a soft skin with the armature underneath, and people have had some issues with the armature breaking. There was an announcement by, well, I don't know if it was an announcement, but it was an event where Mondo showed that they were going to be doing Alien stuff, which I guess they're doing a Kenner line remake, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. They said the first ones they were doing with they've been doing a bunch of 2-packs, and the first one they were doing was one with Hicks. I had the Hicks 2-pack, but it came with the Kenner one came with the King Alien.
Earlier, Casper asked, how do you like the Romulus comic? Unfortunately, I think we were disappointed by it.
Yes. It was very inconsequential. Well, no, that's a lie. It was just not very good.
Right.
It was very rushed. And felt a lot smaller in scope than...
we expected, I think.
Yeah, or hoped. Sean says the Kotobukiya Alien is by far the best one you can get. Stunning. Is that the one where it was held together with magnets and came with like little boxes for you to put them in?
Yes.
Like crates. I missed out on those, and I was very fucking annoyed because I remember them being very, very well priced, and I really wanted them, but I couldn't afford them at the time. And they've since like disappeared off the face of the earth, so now they're naturally higher priced collectibles.
That
Yeah,
one
Sean
doesn't.
said eBay.
That one doesn't have magnets. I don't think. I think that's
I'm sure some of them.
Yeah,
Or is it a
the
different one?
dog alien does. I think, or maybe it's the aliens one, so you can make it wall crawl.
Yeah, I remember
I
one of
think-
them being able
I
to do
think,
that.
well, maybe even both of them, but the big chap certainly does not.
You dropped some ammo down, Adam.
Oh yeah, I forget I'm playing Recon. It's been a minute since I have.
Sean says the Warrior one has the magnets.
Oh, okay, that was it. But yeah, all
Esther
three of
says it's
those.
like $200. I remember them being about 50 quid.
Yeah, they weren't that overpriced when they came out. I mean, NECA figures have kind of gone up in price, and they're about that now.
$200?
No,
What do you mean the 50 quid off?
like 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah.
Is like standard NECA now. Whereas at the time it was like 20 something. But yeah, all three of those sculpts are just incredible for Big Chap, the Aliens Warrior, and then the Dog Alien.
Yeah.
I really hope if they just did a re-release of that, it'd be great.
It was poor Joe's.
So, Aaron, where did the word quid originate from? That's like your slang term. That's like our bucks, right?
Yes, I could not tell you. I can't say I really look into the what's it called, etymology of the words.
Yeah, it's not like I know where bucks come from either. So.
Sean's saying he paid around
Others
200
use bucks
for
as
his.
well.
I can see you on my monitors now. Wait, xenomorphs, heading to you.
Let us handle it.
Die, aliens.
Are you?
Die.
Do you have euros where you hail from, Greg? Though?
No.
Oh. Okay.
My place is it's not part of the Eurozone.
Okay, so you use dollars then.
No.
Yeah, for international things.
I mean, there's countries that still have like the name dollars. Like Canada has dollars.
True.
Australia has dollars.
Yep.
Oh, you bastard. No. Go away.
Away, right side.
Alrun says, I'm eager to see what other predators Necro has in store before they focus on Prey and Romulus. I'd like to be able to get the Bear Blood feral predator. Because I haven't seen that out over here yet.
Yeah, that one I don't have. I have the SDCC partially cloaked one, and I have the regular one. So I was thinking of doing like all three of them unboxing.
To me, the
You've got
prey
so many
predator
unboxings
looks a bit
now.
strange. The body seems a bit too long for me. That's what kind of put me off from that prey.
Our fights in Paula Station went
Yeah, he certainly does have a lot of
very
abs.
differently. Sorry.
Something about the proportion just doesn't seem movie accurate to me there somehow. The body is a bit long and the limbs are a bit short for me.
Did you make any arrests?
Just kind of seems that I can't get him into the poses that I want.
Casper, we'll talk about any of them. No, I don't think any of them are really accessible apart from on the secondary market.
Squip, welcome to the stream.
Alright, 8K, rearming.
Grip says, I'm late to this, so sorry if it's already been discussed, but Romulus prequel is trash, alright.
Yes.
It is very disappointing, yes. At least it looks better than Larocco stuff. Camshat says they pre-ordered the Hot Toys Feral. Forgot Hot Toys was doing a Feral.
I was close to, but I don't know. I feel like the what am I trying to say here? I feel like the Romulus Xenomorph is a bit more accurate to the movie, whereas the Feral one looks a bit off, which is sometimes the case with Hot Toys. Ah.
Move! Let's move! Xander says, I want that 18-pack tabs. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to argue with you, buddy.
Your work, Doc. They've been trying to get at me. I rigged the pipes.
Yeah, so Casper's saying in the chat how much the
Ambush in the rear.
those Koto, how do you pronounce it? What were they?
Kotobukiya.
Kotobukiya. Aliens go for. Drop the thing, Adam. Drop the thing.
Oh yeah, right. I'm a bad recon.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
I used to play recon more often, but I feel like with our
Chris was always just such a good recon.
with our insane playthrough, it's mostly been technician.
Come on, recharge. Recharge plasma. Oh, now you recharge.
Those big ones. They're the ones that come out of.
Xenomorph Warrior says AVP Extinction would make for a cool toy series. Yeah, I'd like to have seen NECA take on some of the
Oh yeah.
the unique stuff from Extinction.
Yeah, it sure would.
I so want a Ravager action figure.
Be a big
Welcome, No Star Dutch as well. I need to get one of the queens. They were always a bit too pricey for my liking.
King Joe's.
Well, now they certainly are.
And robots.
They were actually great for the time. The price for the amount of figures, that thing is huge.
Are you talking
they
the
were like
NECA
$100. The
queen?
NECA queen, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be awesome if they did an Extinction Predalien queen. I would be all
Yeah.
over that.
Well, it would be nice if they did an Extinction Predalien or any type of Predalien.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't done. I always wanted them to do, you know, because they did like some concept pieces like Giga's see-through Big Chap. I always wanted them to do like Dorman's concept Predalien.
Same.
Yeah, they've gotten better in recent years. Like you remember, Aaron, I stopped collecting.
You hated them for ages.
I stopped collecting NECA for a while just because I had so many consistent quality control issues, and when I brought it up, just their attitude on Twitter was not the best, let's say.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like in recent years, the first ones I got again was their Fireteam Elite figures, and they were honestly great. And at that point, I thought they were going to be losing the license at that time, because that was before Prey. And I was like, it's a shame you guys saved finally doing really good Alien figures until now. But I mean, we know now they're going to have the license for.
Drop the ammo.
Oh, yes, my bad. For longer.
Yep.
And one of the figures I got was they did a Giger version of Big Chap for the anniversary, which wasn't the see-through one, but it was just kind of like a lighter gray one. And that one I thought was pretty cool.
Concept art kind of one. It's basically a repaint. But it looked nice. I had that one.
And there's a YouTube channel that I recommend everybody check out if you're interested in the figures. Strange Forum. he does
Yeah,
not.
he's posted a bunch of cool stuff recently, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
he does not have. I guess the algorithm's been not taken off for him, but he does not have as many followers as he should, and he does really good comparison and review videos for a lot of alien figures, especially Big Chat. That's kind of his thing. Oh shit!
Sean says those figures are about £200, like we were expecting. I still don't want to spend that money at the minute.
And Sean says, Aaron and Adam, I have a very, very cool STL file of an alien figure. If you know someone with a 3D printer, I'll send you the file. I actually have a Form 2 3D printer, but I do not know how to use it. I need to sit down and... well, my friend gave it to me because he was trying to start his own business with it, and he kind of fell out of it. And he was going to move, and he's like, do you want this? And it's... You know, considered the Formlabs ones are considered some of the best on the market, but STL printing is a bit more involved than filament printing, so I have started to look.
STL, no, filaments. They're no different, are they? STL's the file part. Isn't it resin and filament?
Oh, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
STL
an STL is the file.
Yep.
Well, I thought it meant stereolithography. Does it also mean that? I don't know. Sean could probably tell us. You do 3D printing, Sean?
Yeah, they're saying STL is the file.
Oh, okay.
Damn common.
Isn't resin printing also called stereolithography, right?
Oh, did anybody get the wheel?
I did, yeah. My bad. Let me put down some ammo for you. Comshot asks, what do you guys think about Predator versus Black Panther? I have not read yet.
I have read everything so far. I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm surprised at how strong those crossovers have been. Because the Predator one was quite enjoyable as well.
Not good.
Although I do wish to go back to you know, we've got so many of the behind you, Adam. We've got so many crossovers at the minute. What with Avengers on as well, and
thank you.
There's a medkit behind at the ammo.
I'll go grab it. He's coming back.
Casper said, has anybody got the NECA Scorched?
I have it pre-ordered. Yeah, they recently announced a delay. It was supposed to be October, then now they're thinking November. Or sorry, now they're thinking December. We will see.
I've seen from a few days ago that they've announced that it's released, but I'm not sure what's happening there. But yeah, I didn't really kind of understand it, honestly.
Yeah, I just got an email saying it was like late Q4 this year now.
Oh, really? When'd you get that?
Just like last week or something.
Strange then.
But I mean, NECA has certainly missed their dates before, so we will see.
I need to get it pre-ordered from one of the UK sellers. Because I can't order it from NECA. Because they don't ship internationally, do they?
Yep.
But no, I'm quite behind us. I'm quite looking forward to the Scorched figures.
Ow. And these tight hallways always suck on a higher difficulty.
Aaron, you've healed me.
Oh, well, I hope you like though. Okay, thank you for the return.
Yeah, better go into the hallway or we're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Alright, let me come back there with you guys. Don't shoot me. I'll put a cryo behind us.
And remember to put the ammo thing down.
Yep. It's actually up there. So you might want to creep forward if you need ammo. Or I can put it down in 10 seconds. But yeah, I do think this game had more fuel in the tank left in it, so it's a shame that they moved on to the next one.
Especially with the changes that they've made not sounding particularly good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how many of you have read that leaked document, but everything that I loved about this game, it's like, oh, we're just going to do away with that.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what?
That's what's hilarious.
The customization of the weapons, of the characters, the amount of weapons, we're just going to not do that. It's like, guys, that's, that's what we like about the game.
I hope that thing has been changed from the ground up.
Yeah.
Hopefully we whined about it enough.
Sorry. Again, it's just there's one Xeno that.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Gareth. Xander says, I remember when NECA figures were $15 and not $80. Yeah, I bring that up all the time. Yeah. I remember getting NECA figure, the AVPR and the Predators NECA figures for 15 quid. Sad. Sad, sad, sad.
I rewired the locks to the server core. Grabbing ammo.
Oh man, I am behind on the chat reading.
Say again?
My chat was not at the most recent one. Sizzy Bubbles said, and the NECA fanboys were hostile, and NECA always tried to aggressively not take responsibility for their faulty figures. Yeah, I remember with some of their Godzilla ones too, like there was an 80s Godzilla one where the head just looked awful, and they ended up replacing the head because of, you know, people complaining about it. So sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to let the companies know you do not like what they're doing. I mean, don't like harass them or anything, of course, but you know.
Always pick up, yep.
Should do it. Now we fight off another damn swarm. Get to cover.
I love how even Herrera is like done with all this shit. She's just so unenthused. Yeah, we're fighting another like 100 aliens. Yeah, so what?
She's so sick of the core gameplay loop. Come on, Herrera, get with the program.
Yeah, that's what was always so strange.
I feel like maybe we should have still had a technician on this.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, we're near the end of it anyway. He says jinxing us forever.
Or at least a gunner so we could focus fire a bit better.
So how about all that news this week?
Crazy, man, crazy.
Fucking exciting stuff, isn't it?
Monica's coming.
Oh, somebody walked in front of me then. Sorry, whoever that was. Oh.
See, I would like a Monica figure. I did like her design.
I really wish they'd have done more with that concept. I wish the book could have been better with it.
Not to mention the Fireteam Elite figures, NECA actually for once did not do the lazy route. Like, they could have just repainted their dog alien, but they, I'm coming! But they actually used the game models for their figures. Aaron, I need you to cover me while I revive him!
I'm trying, there's lots of aliens!
I fucked up.
Yeah, I think I might have shot you a few times then though, Greg, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's on me. I shouldn't have literally walked into your gun.
Just going to grab some ammo. Wait, where is the ammo? I forgot. Oh, it was over there.
But yeah, an animated Predator movie anthology by the same director as Prey and Predator Badlands, which I wonder if
Hell
Badlands is the title now, since Aspel said it was the title. You know, Romulus, we thought that could have been a working title for a long time, but that ended up being the title, so it does make me wonder, since he's
Well,
Badlands.
I believe we know the earlier working title for Romulus.
Yeah, it was
if you remember.
Renaissance.
Renaissance, yeah. And Badlands is also the name on the script for that film.
You've seen the script?
Which, I don't know what you're talking about.
What? I haven't heard of this.
I may have seen the title page of the script.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, you know.
Xenomorph Warrior says, I don't know why they didn't make a Praetorian or Warrior for that Fireteam series.
Well, I think it's because
The scale, surely.
yeah, the figures they made the small runner ones, and even then they're quite small, the smallest alien figures to date. So I think they just, and the price was like $60 for that small one, when just a few years previously we had the Rhino alien for the same price, which is so huge. So I don't think they just wanted to use a new sculpt for a bigger figure.
Yeah, well, they charge the figures that they do new sculpts for. They end up charging more for the figures as well, don't they?
We need to move.
Yeah.
So I need to find some health. I'm about to go down again.
Crawling Chaos says, and Badlands is a sci-fi thing. They say, guess we're no longer on Earth. That does... Well, I mean... Doesn't. I'd very much like us not to be. You know, we've been saying for ages about wanting a futuristic set Predators film, and that suits me very well.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time a Predator movie's on another planet.
True. But if it's actually set in, well, I suppose Predators was supposed to be set in the Aliens era, according to the writers. That was the original intent. Which I think I don't know if I'd have hated that, you know. Especially with how much I like the time display stuff that Predator The Last Hunters had. Was it the last one? No, it wasn't The Last Hunt. It was... oh, what was the second series called?
I can't remember.
The Preserve. It was The Preserve. That was
that
it.
concept is in both 2 and 3.
The room I'm in, it's only supposed to be opened by company admins.
More so in 2 than 3, really. But I mean, obviously they're looking for the farms, whatever, in the last one. But
I do not have any. Well, I have mines. I do not have any turrets.
One of us needs to put a lot of mines.
I've got 5 and a cryo
on
grid.
the bridge, right, to get Monica.
Well, either on the bridge or here where I'm standing.
Like about the base of the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, anywhere there's a...
There's usually a spitter that comes out before her, so we just have to take it out before it hits the mines.
I'm gonna put the mines on the vent that she usually jumps in, so I'm hoping she chooses this vent so she can die going in.
What do we have? A bunch of cryo grids there as well. Sean said something about wanting to see a predator go up against other sentient aliens. Yeah, I really want the River Ghost to return and get some actual development.
I haven't set everything up.
Oh shit. And it threw a Xenomorph Warrior already at us. Damn it. So much for all those mines.
I think I've still got 2 left.
Oh, it just disappeared.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh,
Fuck
boy.
me. Ah!
Okay. We're so gonna get boxed in here.
He's down, he's down. Let's get back out.
Ah.
Another warrior.
I'll try and get you up in a second if this acid doesn't kill me.
Yeah, I got 15 seconds.
Okay.
Warriors down.
Cover me in.
I mean, that's a tall ask. That's a tall ask.
We still haven't even dealt with Monica yet. This is not good. Oh, there's acid under your gig.
I got stuck in the bloody menu.
Ah! I'm down. I'm crawling towards you, Adam.
Shit. I'll just shoot you while you're on the ground, right?
I mean, that sounds about on brand.
Shit. We're so fucked. We are so fucked.
She's coming for me.
Oh, Monica's it.
Whew.
Die! Die!
Greg's down.
Where is he? Oh, he's down.
He's down for good, so am I. Nice.
Oh, and then spoofed.
Sit tight, Doc. Endeavor, I need reserves committed.
Endeavor, just send more in. The last 3 died.
Yeah.
Endeavor, try sending in more than 3 at a time, please.
Alright, we should be able to do that, so we should try again with better setup.
Yeah. And we need to put everything down before we
Yeah.
commit
Yeah, Adam triggering the thing.
Yeah, my bad. I was out of things I figured you guys were out too. I was wrong.
Selfish bastard.
Return to base, Aaron.
I'm coming, God. I was looking at the chat. I'm very excited for the animated thing. Though, you know, finally seeing them go up against Samurai, seeing them go up against Pirate, and I'm really hoping they embrace like stylistic differences and experimentation. Like, give me some Japanesey kind of themed artwork in the in the Samurai bit. Same for the pirate stuff. I mean, that's why I've always been like really excited for the idea of an anime. I've always thought Predator and AVP suited it more because I feel like a bit of stylization suits those franchises more than Alien might do. But goddamn, I'm so fucking excited for that. And the potential AVP3 at some point in the future. It's nice to know the door hasn't been closed on that. Even if it's not an AVP3 as such, but just a return to that crossover concept built on...
I mean, the head of 20th Century Studios said we'll probably get an AVP at some point. Like, that's the most hope we've had in
a long time.
So
it's just gonna... I think it's gonna depend a lot on how well Badlands does as well.
I think I'll be gunner this time.
I'll go technician, I guess.
I'll use the ammo card then, yeah.
Esther says my backroom stock is unhealthy. Too much salt.
I best find a better
check what I've got in the bag.
subby for that.
Heard the new track by Left Upwell. I'll
What's the
requisition
best?
some free cornbread. I got a nice little
Oh, it's handgun. What's the best handgun for technician?
The two best handguns are the machine pistol or the little like pistol shotgun. Let me see their names.
The Misha.
So either the M10 auto pistol
Okay, we'll go.
or Armory short barrel, I believe.
I got a Frontier pistol. Surely that's pretty good.
It's very good, but it has only 6, and you constantly keep on reloading, so it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, okay. We'll go the auto pistol. And then just a normal pump shotgun's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I am ready.
Alright, let's do this.
Bow, bow.
Honecker is somewhere up on Katunga's mainframe decks. Looks like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard. Our mission hasn't changed. Find him, get him out alive.
Would you like to see a Dark Descent 2, Aaron? Since we won't be getting DLC for the first one?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hell yeah. I pre-ordered that day one.
I need to pre-order Rogue Incursion. I need to pre-order Rogue Incursion now. Now that I actually settled on buying a rig, I think I'll have to get the Steam VR version now, and then maybe end up double dipping in case I want to play it mobile.
Alarin says, I recently bought Predator Hunting Grounds. Should I have bought Fireteam Elite instead? I would say both are good. Both is good.
Yeah, Sean, it's VR only.
It was odd because when they first announced the game, they kind of worded it like it wouldn't.
It could be both, yeah.
But they did say, well, I can't say what they did say or didn't say. But
Okay,
never mind.
Shut up, for God's sake, shut up.
My fan theory is I'm almost certain that fans will be able to mod a version that can be played without VR. Because fans do that for a lot of VR games.
Listen, to get to me, you'll have to go through the network security room.
Sean says if it's really good, I may have to get a headset. I've been dying for a built from the ground VR game for ages, and I'm so fucking glad it's finally coming. I really hope this is good.
I hope
And it
so too.
and embraces the the format and the experience to the best.
Did you hear explosions just now?
To me, what'll make or break it
Nothing to worry
is how the aliens are treated. Well, for most games, that breaks it for me.
Well, I mean, they
Was
did.
it
Have you listened to the
AI?
PO interview yet?
I did, but what they're saying is a bit different from the things that we have seen in the gameplay videos. It seems they are focusing on that, but what we've seen, I don't know how. I just need to see a bit more gameplay to make more of a.
Should we cover here, like we do on the hard playback?
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what I was thinking of. The Perfect Organism podcast had Servius on recently. Just the other day, they released that episode, and the studio head TQ Jefferson was saying that the game went through some major changes early in development, and so I do wonder if maybe they had a more
way back here, Greg.
Let us handle it.
maybe they had a more ambitious game in mind, and then they decided to focus on VR only.
I like what they were talking about with the AI and them all being very independent. you know, perhaps kind of Stompy-esque in how they all decided to operate, but well, the proof's in the pudding, so the saying goes.
In the videos, they move a bit slow for me. There was a vent video that I liked the speed, that looked awesome, but when they walk upright, they're quite slow in some of the videos. I hope that's just a little thing that maybe will change.
I do have to wonder if some of that's giving you physical time to react, given the more immersive format of it.
Shit. And you may want to heal up.
Okay.
I noticed Night Dive liking, they did like, what are we all playing this weekend or something, and somebody said AVP 2 and they liked it, and I was like, oh, they're doing it.
Only. If only. I've been playing their Quake 1 port remaster from a couple of years back recently. I finished the first expansion today, Adam. Finished that this morning. I've really been enjoying it.
Nice.
Because the original Quake was one I only played a couple of times as a kid, back in the day. So I've been enjoying visiting that one.
Did you make any arrests?
We can't discuss operations on an open channel, Doc.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Greg, you madman! Aaron says, do you guys like Concrete Jungle?
Yes, we are going to be playing through that again next year for its anniversary. And
hopefully doing a retro. Yeah.
Hopefully actually beating the whole game like we did not do with Extinction.
Well, I completed it through in prep. We just didn't record playthroughs.
Should we still finish that? You guys want to see us finish the...
Yeah, of course we should still finish that. I think I recorded the first 3 Predator missions. We just never got around to recording commentary for them.
I so want to see the rest of your Extinction playthrough. I found it so fun.
Yeah, we gotta get back on that then.
And I've been recording my Isolation playthrough for us to do commentary on. Down you, Greg. Oh, balls. Oh. I didn't know we could have so many come at us before we got to the other end.
Woo.
Exploding Xenos.
I'll heal you up, Aaron.
That just beats everything.
I went too far out forward there.
Bullets, Doc.
Caleb says the Pred gun cannot be denied.
Failure in the door.
I think when I played it as a kid, when it first came out, I think I ended up stopping playing the mission the aliens showed up because it just angered me.
Working Joes.
Because I was like, I don't want aliens in my Predator game. If I wanted that, I'd play AVP. Oh, it annoyed me because I just wanted to be able to play a Predator game where it could operate without aliens.
I loved it because when I was that young, I considered them the same franchise anyway. So I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's just because the Predator gets so few games just to itself.
Behind us.
Behind us.
I mean, it's still his game, but the fact that it took place a bit in the future, I was wondering if it was going to tie into Aliens, and then sure enough, it did. In more ways than just the Xeno showing up.
Yeah, because it was all around the mother as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a nice shared universe thing, but just being one of those people who was like, I just want to appreciate Predator doing Predator things. It doesn't need a tie to Alien.
That's another game I would like to see a remaster. Like, it's kind of like the Thing game, right? Like Night Dive is doing that now. That game was kind of mixed when it first came out, and it was a bit ahead of its time, and it was a really cool game, but there were some things that maybe could have been better about it. So now it's getting a second lease on life, and I would honestly like to see more remasters like that of games that maybe didn't hit it out of the park, you know? I mean, we're kind of going to see that with the next Tomb Raider collection with Angel of Darkness, because that had issues at launch, that had technical issues. The game ended up, you know, being responsible for the closing of core design, unfortunately. And the trailer for the remaster is like time to set things right, and it seems like that's a intentional nod of like, hey, we're gonna fix up Angel of Darkness to make it what it should have been. And so I would like to see that with some games like AVP Extinction or
well, Extinction doesn't really need fixing. I don't think.
Well,
Jungle
it needs
The AI does.
yeah, and Extinction. If it was to come out on PC, like they should add multiplayer. They were planning to, but couldn't. Like things like that, you know.
I would love. I so want a top-down kind of game like Extinction or Dark Descent, but with multiplayer. That would please my heart so much.
Yeah.
Did anybody find the wheel?
Did I find it again and forget I did? Yep.
Yep.
Cranking the crank.
Let's go.
Okay.
Great. Now your lungs won't freeze on the.
It's already getting red hot.
Sorry.
Hold fast, Fireteam.
She's a coming.
Yeah. I'm down. I'm coming. I'm crawling. For all the acid blood, I'm crawling.
I'll take care of it.
Don't move until we get the lurker.
Oh, for fuck's sake, she proper zeroed in on me.
You're unlucky, Aaron.
These aren't face huggers.
Not again.
Oh my God.
Piss off. I didn't even get a chance to heal there. Jesus Christ.
Shit. Man, they do not fuck around on this difficulty.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest missions in the game.
And it's the one Adam loves the most.
Maybe if we don't survive, which I don't think we will, maybe we just play a different mission.
Yeah. Honestly, I always found Monica to be kind of lame because she's literally a NECA repaint alien. Just a repainted alien with super health and no other interesting abilities.
I mean, she still has, like, I will say, I do like it when we get to see a new Big Chap style model in a game. Like like Dead by Daylight, right? Like that's a big chap style xenomorph, but it has unique elements about its look and design. Same thing with this. Like they could have just reused the Stompy model for isolation, but they didn't. Like the big chaps in this game are different. Yeah, I mean she is just a recolored lurker for sure. But
yeah, and the recolor isn't even anything really interesting. It's a bit lame, at least to me.
There was just what they could have done with her narrative-wise in the book was just more interesting to me. I think you guys know I don't really rate the book. I think it wastes a lot of the concepts it introduces. But, you know, just the idea of the inherited memory and it influencing some of the behaviour. Jesus Christ, I got more kills than you guys. Did I also give the most friendly fire damage? No, I did no friendly fire.
It's probably all me.
Madness.
Sizzy Bubble says, I can't keep handing out Fs. Lone Fox says, give Monica the lady lips from the 3 prototype. I mean, they did implement that in that one book, into Charybdis. Well, at least I got my
true.
Eliminate 500 Xenomorphs challenge done. Let's see. Let's crank the difficulty down, and let's just do... What you guys feeling? Should we do a horde mode type deal?
Oh, we can do a horde mode.
Sure.
I like looking at their hive. Either that or one of the last official campaign missions.
Well, I believe Ruptured Cistern has a bit of hive in it, so why don't we do that one?
Lauren says, have you guys played the Predators 2010 iOS game?
Yes.
It ended up on the Android as well. I played it on one of my Androids. It was fun for the time, as far as mobile games went for the time, I think. I think Evolution's a better game. Because wasn't the Predators one just a horde-based arcade-ish kind of thing? If I remember it rightly.
No, it had a campaign you went through.
But wasn't it just on a plain background killing a bunch of aliens to progress through the campaign mode? In quotation marks.
For Predators?
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, there's different objectives, and you would fight other predators too, and you had a trophy room. There were some interesting aspects about it. I mean, yeah, the gameplay was just kind of top down, and it was simplistic, but you would still unlock weapons and have different missions and different objectives and stuff. It was kind of a prototype for AVP Evolution because they play in a similar way.
I really didn't think it was that similar at all.
Really?
I really don't remember it being like that.
Because the Predator had the same kind of leap mechanic that it had.
I'm sure it did.
Let's see, what assault rifle do I want? Let's try the good old pulse rifle. That sounds good. Okay. Do Ruptured Cistern, we'll do it on Intense. Yeah, AVP Evolution was fun. I wish they'd released that on PC or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's kind of a closer view, but it still looks very, you just run around the map, kill a bunch of amount of people, and that's it.
There's a leak in Katanga's cisterns. We're gonna bypass it. I'll walk you through the repairs. There's a lot of Xenos in the area, so everything we mess with is gonna bring waves of them down on your heads.
Let's do more damaging... Well, let's do human tanks. We'll have a bit extra health. That'll be nice.
Yeah, why not?
Alren says, I missed out on EVP Evolution. What's that? It was another iOS, Android game from the same people who made the Predators one. Was it Crazy Mob? Angry Mob?
Angry Mob, yeah.
Which was actually pretty fun. You alternated playing as an alien, playing as a predator. It was third person. Good bunch of missions each. It was like, what, 10 missions each? Something like that.
They had a lot of different designs, too. It expanded on the whole
Yeah,
Super Predator
customizable
thing.
aliens. Ugh.
Was that the only game that lets you play as an alien and predator, but not a human?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, Aaron. Really? You think?
I think
is there
so.
any other? Yeah, I think. Is there any other AVP game where you couldn't play as a human? I don't know.
I'm sure you could probably emulate it.
I mean, AVP on SNES, you could only play as Predator.
True, and the Game Boy.
But I'm trying to think of one where you could only play as aliens and Predator.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that I can remember at least.
I'd been playing through the Game Boy game earlier this year. It was reasonably enjoyable for what it was.
What was that one called again?
The Last of His Clan.
That's right. Wasn't that the second AVP game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it the SNES first?
Yeah, because everybody, including me, thought the Jaguar one was the first one. And no, SNES was first. I think. Yeah, I think it was Last of His Clan.
Didn't we look that up at some point?
Yeah. Caleb says there's suffink in the what?
The what?
There's something in the fucking water.
You leave the accent alone.
The Lone Fox says, so the audiobook for 7th Circle is still listed for 29th of October on Amazon. Not sure whether that will get changed as well or whether it will be out then.
I think some of them have come out earlier before the print ones did.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's been a couple of occasions with it.
I was pretty disappointed in the cover art of that. Compared to
I don't know if you've been following in our Discord, but White Abaddon has tried to contact the author of the image. Did you see that?
I think they might have messaged me that they had contacted the artist about it, but I had heard from Clara that the artist used like a significant amount of AI, and like I don't know, it just looks, at the end of the day, it just looks bad, you know, regardless of how much AI they used or didn't. It looks like highly AI generated.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Mark, what's his face, who done the other others as well, wasn't it? Marco something.
It's like, yeah, I get AI as a tool. Like, as a photographer, I use it when I edit photos, right? Like, it helps me remove stuff from images. But I just don't like that whole completely AI-generated look, you know?
It has a certain aesthetic to it. Unreal, uncanny valley.
Yeah.
Which I think, you know, I've said this in the past, but I like those, what's it called? Those abandoned films kind of trailers. You know, where they do, what if this film was made in the 50s kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I like the uncanny valley look to them. But yeah.
Yeah, some of that's genuinely interesting when they're like Wes Anderson's Alien or something.
Yeah, shit like that.
But I mean, if you're doing something like a book cover, right, where
especially a professional,
where there's a history of illustrators working hard on book covers, but at some point they just got cheap and decided to use Colonial Marine screenshots, and it's like some of those earlier Alien book covers. Like, guys, we should be doing better work than we did in the fucking 80s. Okay, like we should. It should not be a regression. It should be a progression. And book covers, yeah, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but covers absolutely sell
that's
books.
That's the fucking point of them.
Oh yeah.
Get ready. More on the way.
The Lone Fox is saying... Oh, are you going to read that?
Yeah, the Lone Fox says, the artist said he used photo bashing and 3D rendering. In the email, he seemed to be quite against AI. If you want Adam, I could send screenshots of the email. I mean, sure, it just looks pretty AI to me. Clara's involved with a book, and she said from her understanding the artist did use AI. Like, it was a combination. So, I don't know. I mean, even if he didn't, like, that, there's some telltale signs of AI, and...
It has that aspect.
Not to be accusatory, but he wouldn't be the first artist to deny they were using AI when it ended up being that they did. So, yeah. Again, it's not how I'm going to judge the book. I just was pretty disappointed in the cover.
I still haven't got around to reading on Civil War yet. I keep hearing bad things about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I even will read it. I mean, if it's for a review podcast or something like that.
Oh, I'm gonna read it. Maybe. I'm gonna read it eventually, but...
Alarin, the book is called Alien Seventh Circle. Granted, hey, I could be wrong, and it's kind of one of the downsides of the age that we live in. There's been some artists that have a very interesting style, especially with like CG and digital art, that have been accused of doing AI when they haven't. So that's another thing. But, you know, as someone who went to art school, I feel like I have a pretty good eye for what's AI and not. Granted, AI is getting better all the time, so sometimes you don't know. And that looked pretty AI to me.
The close-ups of the main character of Mia, if I remember, or May, her jacket, the texture there looks pretty non-human. That's the thing that it can't be explained to me, at least.
Yeah, exactly. And whatever those weird buildings are in the background, that's kind of a telltale sign. She has two weird hair strands just going off somewhere. Like, that's kind of a sign of AI. Like, there was just a number of telltale signs to me. Sean Mooney says, guys, I gotta shoot. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us, Sean.
Pleasure as always.
Big one coming.
Some ammo quickly.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, behind.
Out of ammo.
We got another red one.
Sizzy Bubbles says, quote, telltale signs to me, as in he showed it to me and I started barking. Yeah, that's another sign. Sizzy gets a little more angry at the AI art than I do. And I'm not a big fan of it.
Next, get filtration online. Head right and back down.
I'll get those bastards for this.
Okay, we're heading back down.
Grabbing ammo.
Aaron, you said Enemy of My Enemy was just okay, right? I still have not read
It
that.
it was okay. There were some aspects of it. You love it.
I can't say I love it, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
To me, it was the... I liked it the most out of that trilogy, even though Infernal's Fall has the biggest ups, but the downs from that, the lore things that Infernal's Fall did irked me so much that even though Enemy of My Enemy was a bit more bland, it was overall more good, and I relatively liked the ending with the bio drones and everything. That whole scene was pretty interesting to me.
Okay, I
But it
still
wasn't anything
need to give it a
spectacular.
read.
Another swarm rolling on your position.
There was some early bit. I remember particularly liking the alien depiction early on, because you know they were portraying them as good stalking hunting,
Yeah.
from what I remember.
Yeah, that was cool. The image of an antler alien is kind of silly to me. That was a bit lame, but the alien was treated cunningly in the first half, which is also a good thing.
There's so many things we still have to cover, Adam.
God, I know, it's overwhelming. I mean, it's good. Thinking back to like the early 2010s.
Remember, I also like really restricted us on how much stuff we were going to record because of how fast I was doing things, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that tool, AI is helping us, guys. Like, it is helping you edit the podcast. So
oh God, yeah.
it's not all bad.
Well, the thing is, that's AI doing what it's supposed to do, and that's getting rid of the mundane from life. So, I found a tool an AI tool that goes through and removes like all the shit that I care about. You know, the breaths and the ums and the breathing and the mouth, the lip clicking, lip smacking, and stuff like that. And it makes my life a lot easier because I'm now going through just snipping, stutters and stumbles and irrelevant bits of conversation and stuff like that. So it's removed the mundane from the editing process for me and lets me focus on the other bits, which is exactly what AI should be doing for us on a day-to-day basis. Removing the mundane and letting us focus on the fun. I fucking love that tool. That tool has been such a godsend for me.
But do you still like go back through and make sure like it didn't?
Oh yeah, I do a final pass.
Garble words or something, or
yeah. I'm still doing a pass. I don't just run it through the tool and then upload it. I run it through the tool and then I go through doing my pass that I would do anyway.
Because I think I noticed that in one podcast where it took a word I was saying and it just like twisted it, and I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, that's probably the AI thing.
The oddities are normally when our connection drops. So there's been a few garbled bits where it's our connection dropping, and that's present in like the video version.
Warrior coming in. Nice. Crawling Chaos says AI is a very broad term, yet too many just hear AI and they think about one thing because they just don't know any better. It's a tool, it can be misused or just in a smart way. Yeah, I think honestly the main problem for me comes with illustration, because I know a lot of illustrators who have trained a very long time and honed their craft. So to just have corporations do like a lazy replacement for them, like I do not support that at all. Not to mention some of these software systems scraped artist illustrations without consent or permission. Like that, I know copyright law hasn't caught up to that, but that should be illegal in my opinion. Or if they're going to do that, the artist should have to consent. And if AI-generated tool has used their art, they should be compensated for that. So that's a big thing for me is illustration. But yeah, as a tool for photography, for what I use it for, it's been invaluable. It's really made my job easier. So no, I don't think AI is like a good or bad thing. I think there's some serious ethical and legal questions that have to be tackled with it for sure. Not to mention things like taking someone's voice or likeness without their permission, like a deep fake, and like that's a whole other can of worms, right? If someone can like pretend to be a politician or something and say something crazy, like that'll create lots of issues. What do you think? You feel me, guys?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm shooting aliens there. Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Yeah, I'm
It's
worried
one of
about
those
things.
But then you get fun things like the David Attenborough fan film thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously there's the ethical things involved there.
It's doubly fucked up because I mean it's already been used by politicians in the sense that now even when politicians say something, they can state, oh, maybe it's a deepfake, and you waste time in checking it, and it's enough to just sow that doubt in people.
Yep.
And so yeah, it's getting tricky with knowing what's real, what's not.
Even in this. Yeah, exactly. Even in this election cycle in the United States, they've already had political ads using AI and faking shit. So it does cause huge societal questions and concerns beyond just the art world. But in the art world, it's certainly it's a very probably the hot button issue right now. Because as someone who's a photographer too, like, yes, AI is a great tool, but also it scares me that someone can take a dozen shots with their phone, upload it to an AI, and be like, give me the perfect photo shoot, and then I'm out of a job, so...
Oh, I know that feeling.
I think we got one stuck somewhere.
AI has been ripping through the music world, so yeah. It's been taking jobs since, well, since technology has existed, so things are very tricky when it gets so fast and people cannot, we just are blindsided and cannot adapt as fast.
Xenomorph Warrior says everyone is cool with factory workers getting booted out of their jobs for automation, but as soon as artists start to feel the sting, suddenly it's a moral issue. I mean...
Well, they weren't cool with it.
Yes and no.
Unions and all the stuff.
Like, automation is a reality. For example, like, truck driving is one of the most common professions in the United States, right? If in the next 20 years automated vehicles become much more common, like, what do we do with that? I know there was legislation in California where it was like there has to be a person in the vehicle present if it's an autonomous vehicle, and I think the governor vetoed that, and that was pretty controversial. So yeah, I mean, automation is a reality we're all going to have to deal with, and it's certainly going to be an interesting question for everybody in the future beyond just artists, and it already has been for trade workers. At the same time, I feel like trade workers, at least in the United States, are more in demand now than they've like ever been. I feel like there were too many people like me that were told you have to go to college and do the college thing, and now we have this overabundance of graduates, writers and artists and stuff. And they're having a hard time getting adequate pay with all the competition they have, whereas my friend is a fire sprinkler installer and he makes 6 figures and he's in a union. So you know.
Nobody predicted correctly that software AI will develop faster than robotics. That robotics stalled. So that's the funny thing about predicting the future.
Uh-oh. Got a crusher.
I wish we could just live in Federation, in Star Trek, and live in a post-scarcity world.
Yeah.
I could spend all my time doing bullshit.
But Aaron, that's communism.
Working for passion, rather than for a living. It's funny, one of the new episodes of Lower Decks was about that. A world that had just gone post-scarcity and introduced the replicators, and all the rich were sort of rebelling about it, kidnapping some of the members of the crew. Just think if I could spend all my time writing lore videos and editorials.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Or RPG
Oh,
scenarios.
Rio.
God, we got a warrior back here, guys.
We got 2.
Oh my goodness.
Ah. One's down.
Nice.
2's down.
Crawling Chaos says, hell, while you were talking just now, I used AI to upscale low-res artwork of a Predator. Could have gone with default settings and looked like shit, and I messed with settings and it's okay now. Yeah, I've done that. Like, I did an old piece of fan art for like a AVP 3 movie poster, and I ran it through an AI upscaler, and it did make it look better because I only had a smaller image of it. And I know there's been some like survival horror remasters, like the old Resident Evil games, that have used upscaling tech to make it look better. So yeah, I mean, I am not like a AI equals bad kind of person or anything like that. It's just, yeah, it's a tool, it's how you use it, but there's certainly a lot of AI being used badly these days.
Oh yeah.
There's an artist on Instagram who goes by Rev, I think, and I know he does a lot of Predator AI stuff. AI has gotten better at Alien and Predators, honestly, compared to when the AI generated art first hit the scene.
I still hate seeing it.
Got a whole bunch from here. Nice. Whoa.
Oh god, this is getting bad.
About to go down.
I'm reviving you.
Thank you.
Need to heal. Not heal. Ammo. Well, I couldn't be. Oh, push it. No, Praetorian.
Yeah.
2 Praetorian. Oh, a warrior.
Oh my god.
We should probably get out of here.
Praetorian's nearly down. Yep, down.
You gonna try and take him this direction?
He's nearly down. He's down.
Nice.
The system's running. Low capacity, though.
Oh
We
hell.
made it.
Fill up to doing more repairs. More capacity would definitely help.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
No Style Dutch says, so happy topic. This was probably already discussed, but I got here. Like, who's excited for Badlands? I know anything juicy you can't tell us about. We know some extra bits that we can, well, we weren't going to drop. Yeah.
Oh, about
That's
the other one. Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, yeah. Not about Badlands, sorry. About the animated stuff.
You boys up for one more? One more short one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
I think, has What If just come out in trade, by the way?
I don't know.
I think it's recently dropped in trade. Oh, speaking of that, actually, Adam, you need to reach out.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
I would like to start getting some movement.
Yeah, we should. Always so
See
much to
see
set
who
up.
it is. See who it is as well. Because I can't remember if we were told who it was.
I know who it is. I just have to open up the conversation.
Can I just check for a second if maybe the AVP Survivor respawn server is up with enough room for the 3 of us to see if you want to do that for a few minutes and try. I'll just pop out and check it if you want that. If not, we can just do a mission here.
Let's just do a mission this time because I actually have to get working on something shortly after this. But
We'll tell you what after the stream, Greg.
Let's do point defense. How about that?
Oh,
the turret, is that the turrets one?
Yeah. We'll just do that one on standard though. Well,
yeah,
we'll
that one's crazy.
All right, we'll do it on standard.
Depends how you want.
LV-895 is at its closest approach to the gas giant. Seismic activity.
Oh wait, no, this is that one.
There
Okay,
are
not the turrets one.
objects that protect the ruins
Oh,
from quakes.
good. We took standard then. This is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, this one's hard.
The ruins, everything we could learn.
Let's do kit
collapses.
cooldowns are halved.
Ooh, great.
Alarin asks, "What's everyone's favorite predator?"
To me, it is either the snake predator from AVP 2010. Love the mask. No, not the snake. The serpent. The serpent predator from AVP 2010. Or just a broken tusk. I love the armor.
Good choices.
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Broken Tusk. He was one of that's kind of who I modelled my predators after in Hunting Grounds. You know, that green blue armor color that you could use.
Oh yeah, I made a version with a similar colors as well. Exactly.
So is that your choice as well, Aaron? Broken Tusk?
I also love Ahab, of course. He's one of the best predators with character as far as I'm concerned, and he also has the open mouthpiece look that I'm very much a big fan of, even though it's impractical as fuck as a a helmet, a space helmet. But aesthetically speaking, I think it looks fantastic.
I gotta say, I love the vista out here on the intro to this level.
Oh yeah,
with the big canyon and the planet. It's very nice. This game has some very pretty areas.
It sure does.
But I have to imagine they'd announce a sequel to this before long if Cold Iron has been working on it for a few years at this point. There's always the Game Awards in a couple months.
Yeah, well, we still do these rumored Isolation remasters, aren't we? Announcements for those.
Yeah. For me, I gotta say it's Wolf. He's been my favorite since I saw him.
Wolf's awesome as well, yeah. I like the sleek ninja look on him.
Well, let's fire it up. First one shouldn't be too bad. Sizzy Bubble says, I like Snake Predator and Mr. Black. Feral is also a new fave. You know, I will say, I did really like the ultimate re-release for the Lost Tribe for NECA, which showed them with like more armor and other things than they had in the movie. That was cool to see those additions to their characters, I thought.
NECA always has done a good job at the expansions, though, as well. I wish we could have seen them just do a bit more. Like, they never did the AVP2 Predators, but then again, I wonder how much of that's the same licensing issues that everybody else has.
Yeah, they showed off a prototype for like an Ultimate Wolf Predator, and that never got finished. That was like years ago at this point.
Yes, I'll say maybe it's a bit due to the licensing pause, but I also think that they just kind of pulled down. They focused on their other more profitable lines, probably when the transition
all the legal stuff started, yeah.
So they just...
Because Disney cancelled so many licenses. I'm still wounded by the cancellation of Protoss' stuff.
Oh yeah. But I'm telling you, there's incredible STL files of the aliens and Marines now. Miniatures that can be bought on Etsy, even printed out.
Yeah, true, but I don't know, there's just something about an official product, and it being, you know, as somebody who enjoys competitive play as well, you know, them not officially being able to support it means like there's no official organised play or anything like that.
That is true, yeah. I've been recently getting into the rules and stuff for The Hunt Begins, and it's a cool game. It's a cool game.
For the war game version or the board game?
Well, both actually. I know a bit more about the board game than the war game, but I'm gonna read up on that one as well. Of course, there's no way to play it physically.
I really hope that once everything's settled and Disney has a clue for what they're doing with AVP, that somebody picks that up again, that concept up again. Because, you know, when the merger happened and when Protoss lost the license, they were doing regular releases. You know, there was like a new model or two every month. You know, they were proper back in the swing of it.
The models looked great, and yeah,
especially when they went to the resin stuff.
B.
Yeah, Chris says in the chat he misses the monthly releases and teasers and excitement to building them. I've got 2 new ones coming out soon that I'm looking forward to anyway. There's a Halo minis game coming, and a new Star Trek minis game that I'm quite looking forward to. No Stardrich says the new Predator from Black Panther versus Predator looks cool as fuck. Yeah, definitely a very interesting take on a Predator helmet in that. And the concept of them hunting vibranium is, well, not hunting vibranium, but trying to secure some vibranium. It's pretty cool.
I like that they're going for more original designs in the crossover Marvel comics, because one thing I do find kind of bland in the older ones is that the Predator had always the same type of armor. Like, you could do something original with it, so I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, I liked the one in the Wolverine comic where it turned the bear skull into a mask. That was kind of cool.
They're heading for Site Alpha.
A. we got a Praetorian beat.
Alrin says, I want comics around Lost Tribe and their ultimate figure covers. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to have like some more of the anthologies or the novels and the comics, of course. Play a little bit more with those guys.
Yeah, I know Tristan did some of those covers.
Yes, yeah, the box art. No, no, it's B. It's B. It's where we are.
We're good.
Next swarm won't get to you for a bit.
Crawling Chaos says, I like the Golden Angel Predator too. I was never keen on Golden Angel because it didn't really look like Greyback at all. And then it's kind of like, oh, do the Predator's skin patterns dull that much over age? But then I think that comic's a bit overrated, to be honest.
Damn.
Chevy says, didn't the new Free League Alien game say there would be rules to make a war game?
Technically, they said that there will be miniatures, and they keep on mentioning a skirmish mode, but every time we ask them to clarify, they only say that a skirmish mode just means playing with the miniatures, with a little less focus on the narrative. It's still gonna be plenty stealth, so it's not gonna be really war game-like from what they're hinting at right now.
We need to trigger the next fucking game, don't we?
So when does the second edition come out for that again?
It's supposed to be a crowdfunding campaign, isn't it?
Delayed. Basically, the crowdfunding campaign is early next year, probably spring. It'll be the start of the crowdfunding campaign. They expect the thing to be released fully at the fall of next year, but they always are too optimistic with their predictions, so when they say fall, I give it at least another quarter to be safe. I honestly wouldn't expect it to be fully released before, well, early 2026. They're expecting fall 25, but they never really get good with those dates.
Jeez, it's a bit further off than I expected.
Oh yeah.
Do you know, are they going to be doing an updated star map?
Well, since locations will be added from Romulus, I suspect they haven't mentioned about the star map officially, but I suspect. Because basically every new book has a star map, so. I just hope they don't screw up with the Romulus things. Because if you're not paying close attention to the details, it can be strange. Because at the same time, they need to put Ivaga right next to where Jericho, Jackson's star is. So because
it has to be right next to I
just hope they don't miss that.
Well, interestingly, I saw somebody pointed out when they're crossing between the Remus and Romulus modules in the film, there's a bunch of like adverts on the sides.
You didn't discover that then?
No, somebody posted that in a group on Facebook. And one of them says Orgai 6, which insinuates that colony did end up being established, and I guess it's not just the total nightmare zone that David rules over, or if it is, it's not well known that it is. So yeah.
Object Charlie recovered. Hostiles incoming. Site Charlie.
Certainly interesting implications.
That's cool. Didn't notice that.
No, I didn't see that one in. But then again, I never saw anybody else talk about the Tanaka poster that I noticed.
Where is that poster?
It's in the the lift. You know, when they after Kay gets taken, and they go in the travel car or lift car or whatever.
Oh, you didn't tell me you're down, Aaron.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just got down.
This is not gonna end well.
He's restarted. Do you guys need help? I can make my way over to you.
Yep, we're gonna die.
Oh shit. You're
dead.
both down. Oh, that's not good. I'm coming.
Maybe you could let us die, cause just protect your own place. Cause in 17 seconds it's gonna end.
Oh, maybe. I can't let you die though.
Survive, Adam. Survive.
Took out Object Alpha. The whole structure's collapsing.
Oh.
Pull everyone out of the room.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Code's setting us
Well,
on
that was fun.
All right, folks.
We're not very good engineer protectors. I feel like that's a bit of Adam's bias towards the prequel.
He's more loyal to his Marines than the damn engineers.
That's right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today for another live stream. You can always find us on our website, avpgalaxy.net, or on any of the major social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Threads. We also have a Discord group and Steam group, if those are your jam. Aaron, any other housekeeping?
So, if you are one of the listeners to the podcast, be sure to check in tomorrow, as in the 28th AM in the UK side, Europe side, for a pretty big, long interview with some of the developers of Alien Isolation, a little game that's celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. This month, actually. That'll be up in the morning. And then if you want to check back in later, for America's AM, there might be something else coming as well. And by might be, I mean, yes.
There will be. Yep.
There will be.
All right,
Can't
everybody.
talk about it, but I will say come look for it.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time.